Mr. Dennis Tan.
Madam, in FY 2013, the per capita funding per student for secondary school was 11,400, and for independent school, it was 14,100. That is a 24% disparity. In FY 2015, the disparity decreased to about 10%. This is a step in the right direction, but the ministry needs to commit to 100% equitable funding for all schools. Equitable funding means leveling the playing field for neighborhood schools so that they will have additional funds to invest in varied arts, sports, and enrichment programs. This will help develop students more holistically and improve overall quality of schools. Currently, neighborhood schools have less disposable funds than independent schools, putting them at a distinct disadvantage. The ministry has a long-standing position that schools are resourced on a needs basis, depending on programs offered and enrollment of the school. I have two concerns on this. One, if a neighborhood school has lesser funding to begin with, how can the school even start to invest in, say, a niche elective in the first place to justify for additional funding? Two, neighborhood schools do not enjoy the privileges of independent school like higher school fees or wealthy alumni. How does the ministry take into account in schools' funding criteria to ensure fairness? Take this into account in schools' funding criteria to ensure fairness. As we see more schools merge due to lower enrollment, it is a good opportunity for the ministry to redistribute funding across the neighborhood schools to equalize this disparity. Yes, resources may only be part of the solution, but it is nonetheless a basic and critical component. I believe that equitable funding is a realistic and worthwhile objective that the ministry should seriously consider. Improvements have been made in recent years. It is possible. Thank you.